One mic, multiple personalities, bringing you the latest in current events. This is Beyond the Scuttlebutt.
Going on, everybody? Como Chasco here. I've been up all night trying to fix this computer. It crashed on me and I had to redo it all, almost back to factory. So it took all night. But still gonna make this video for you at 7 o'clock in the morning. Watching Loki. Would give you a reaction, a review, and let you know my thoughts. So, without further ado, let's get to Loki. Well, I can tell you right off the bat, just the opening so far, just the title screen. We haven't even got to that. This is just the opening with the Marvel logo. It's got a bunch of them talking, saying all the quotes from their lines. I mean, you heard um, Black Panther's Wakanda Forever and all that, which is kind of emotional right now. I mean, we did lose them here recently. But like that's pretty cool. I like that with the whole verse voiceovers. Well, in the beginning, right before we get to the Loki title screen, you get this nice little montage of what looks like, the Big Bang-ish type of theory. But as you can see over here, that they look like they're on the edge of the universe or the edge of time, to be specific. Now, in the beginning, Loki and Sylvie are walking up to this building that, is supposed to house whoever's controlling everything. This is what they've been waiting for the whole time. They get up to the door and they kind of just stand there, trying to get the nerve up to continue. But as they're doing so, the door just opens out of nowhere by itself. As you see, walking through.
Hey y'all!
Fucking Christ, man. Come on now. I'll fucking
Welcome
get a
to the
heart attack
citadel
jumping out of
at
nowhere
the
like that.
end of
Damn.
time.
This thing just scared the living crap out of me. So I was not expecting an emoji cartoon character just popping out of nowhere, give me a jump scare. Alright, I'm calling bullshit. All total bullshit. The little emoji character is telling them that offering them a deal. We're not the emoji person in charge is. Offering them a deal to put them back in their timelines or it won't mess up anything. But not just that, offering for Loki to win against the Avengers. Not just the Avengers. It's talking about letting him kill Thanos. And apparently, I want to put both the Lokis together in the same timeline. Come on, tell me they don't sound messed up. So they get into this mansion house and are greeted this gentleman here who was a little flamboyant, but the two Lokis are really like don't know what to do. I mean, Sylvie tries to stab him a couple times, but he just kind of disappears and reappears, disappears and reappears. So he's got some abilities. This guy's known as the what is it? The one who remains. All right, so we got Rand Slayer getting confronted by Morbius. Finally. And she's very surprised, but tries to talk her way out of it. But Mobius has a pen. The pen that Mobius is holding is from 2018. This is where Hunter B15 is being hunted down currently. Why is she here in 2018 at this school? Hunter B15 lures this other TVA agent into this classroom to try to explain to him what's going on. And then Ranslayer comes through their door. But this ain't Judge Ranslayer, no. This is Teacher Ranslayer. Well, actually, I don't know if that's her actual name, Ranslayer, but she's a teacher. No idea what's going on. And this is how Hunter B-15 and Mobius is explaining to all the TVA what's going on, that they're all variants. Wow. Well, this mysterious gent, the one who remains at the end, has just informed both of the Lokis that he already knows everything that's going to happen, which is why they cannot successfully kill him at all. Like right before Sylvie keeps hitting him, he disappears. Now, granted, yeah, he's got that pad, but he's not even touching it. He's got everything already programmed in there. He doesn't have to do anything. It's already. So it's. But yeah, they're right here. They're reading literally what's going on. This is kind of like Spaceballs ish. Oh, so Judge Rancor, Rancor, and Mobius get into it because he tries to stop her from leaving, which she kicks his butt and looks like getting ready to prune him, but that's not what happens. She shuts it and walks through the portal to go find free will, apparently. Wow. Well, this guy just laid it out. What all happened, or how it all started. But it started from one of his variants on Earth in year 3100 ish. And this one found out that the universe was actually layered above other universes, the multiverse. But in doing so, when he found out, other ones of him were also finding out. Then they started, communicating with each other, even teleporting to each other. Hey, how you doing? Started, getting to know each other, having a good time, sharing knowledge. But not all of them were pure in heart. There's also the ones that wanted to conquer. Eventually, they were all at war with each other and were killing each other, trying to preserve their own universe. And one of them ended up finding a force that was able to, set things right a bit. And this thing he called Eliath. And he trained Eliath. And through Eliath, he brought balance. And he's been doing that ever since. He started with his universe, brought the balance. They brought balance to all the other universes, started the TVA. And the timekeepers, the bureaucratic crap, all to preserve order. Make sure there's not an all-out multiverse war. All right, I don't know what's going on, but he just told them, "Hey, you can kill me, and we could have all this chaos, or, or you two together can go run the TVA, take over it all." So he's been looking for somebody. He's like Willy Wonka. He's looking for somebody to take over because he's old. Apparently, old boy's been lying a little bit. He knew what everything was going to happen up to 10 seconds ago. That's what he says. And he still wants them to either kill him or take over. One or the other. I mean, it's about the only options there are. Sylvie wants to kill him. Loki, not so much. That's where we are, right here. Where they are discussing it. Well, he's discussing it. She's trying to get through him. As you can see, things didn't end well. They came to the conclusion that Sylvie can't trust anybody, and the other Loki can't be trusted. He still doesn't want to kill him. He doesn't want the throne. He just, doesn't want the much more chaos that's going to happen. But she doesn't care. She wants payback. And they're done talking. So now they had a little sword fight. She just kicked him, which is why he's falling back. Wow. Well, I mean, that was a hell of a fucking kiss. But it was a bit of a distraction. Well, not just to me, but to Loki. Because Sylvie just pushed him through a door and stabbed the one who's not remaining. Well, in case you're wondering what happened to the timeline after she killed him, here you go. I'm sorry, but looks like Loki got a case of the blue balls. Is this the TVA's Breakfast Club? Waiting for the jock to show up. So apparently, Mobius and Hunter B-15 don't even know who Loki is. Now, my assumption is timeline has already taken effect and everything just instantly kind of changes in a way. I mean, that's a statue of the guy that Sylvie killed. And I don't know what, T7, TSY, I don't know, whatever. But it looks like maybe the guy was right. And there's possibly his variants are now taking over. But, I mean, we'll see next week. That was a good episode, y'all. I'm telling you. At least, don't get me wrong, it had quite a bit of long parts, but the finding out how the TVA even got made, finally, that was interesting. We got the kiss, that was good. Depth building episode, so not a lot of action, but I still say it's pretty good. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. All right, so let's go ahead and recap. So we had Sylvie and Loki get into the house and meeting the one who shall remain. Very flamboyant guy. We also get to see that Mobius and Renslayer get to meet up and kind of make amends a little bit before she dodges out to find free will, not to be seen again. While Mobius and Hunter B-15 get a little plan hatched with exposing TVA agents to the truth by bringing the 2018 where Renslayer's variant is a teacher and it proves to everybody that, wow, she was a variant. Starts waking him up. It's awesome. Then we make it back to Loki and Sylvie with the one who shall remain. And he explains the whole beginning of the TVA, where, again, one of his variants back in 3100, decided to uh, investigate space and found that there were multiple layers of the universe and multiple universes. He started communicating with other variants of himself because they were curious too. And then, one of them became wanting to conquer the other ones and ended up starting this whole multiverse war. And the original one decided to go and find a way to solve it, to bring peace. And he did that through Eliath, a force that he found and trained. And together they brought peace into their universe and then all the other multi universes. That's amazing, crazy story. And then he started TVA, and of course he started the Timekeepers, which didn't do anything. But, a little bureaucracy. Then he decides that he's going to give the Lokis a choice. They either can kill him or they can take over and run the whole TVA and the whole thing, whole time. Crazy. You want two Lokis in charge. But he gives him that option full-heartedly. But Sylvie doesn't want it. Sylvie just wants to kill him. So the two Lokis start talking, eventually fighting because the original Loki doesn't want to kill him, but she does. This fight ends with them kissing. Oh my God, that was a good moment. So, I mean, I was waiting for that the whole time. Telling you, I mean, it's a little weird, it's two Lokis, but come on, tell me you weren't waiting for it. All right. So they end up kissing. Right after they get done kissing, Sylvie opens up a portal and pushes Loki through it. To which she turns around and she plunges her knife into the one who shall remain's chest, killing him, causing all the timelines to branch out crazy like. Well, Loki, back at the TVA, finds out Mobius and nobody knows who he is, and that everything looks different. Everything's got a little change to it. But that's where I'm going to leave it because we'll find out more Wednesday. So, everybody, I'm Cole Chaska, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I'll be right down as soon as I find my lighter. Oh, you guys are still here? Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in to Beyond the Scuttlebutt. Really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, go ahead and smash that like button for me. You know, if you're new to the channel, you can always subscribe. Would appreciate that as well. And also go ahead, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Got any suggestions? I'm open to them. All right. Y'all have a good one.